Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com and Santarelli Trading Exchange. I hope everyone had a really great weekend. Last night we had a class on position sizing, and that is right now it's on YouTube afternoon here. I'm going to get that, post that on the website there, and have that ready in the education room for you guys on one of the tabs up there at Breaking Chart Alerts. So first thing, guys, let's go over number one. Obviously, you guys are probably aware there was a big oil spill out in California. And this morning here, we're seeing energy stocks like Exxon Mobil, British Petroleum, Chevron, all continue higher here, up about 1.5% here in the pre-market hours. So I got a couple of those on our watch list ready to go today. I also found a few other stocks that are starting to break out today that look pretty good that we could look for a day trade setup on. So let's go over a few of these stocks that I have here. Let's bring up the screen and let's go over a few of these. We're going to search for a day trade today, a few day trades, and we're also going to be searching for a good swing trade on a daily chart here. So let's take a look at this and get started. Alrighty, guys. So I have the Trade Challenge account pulled up here. As you guys can see, we grew that last week on Friday. You guys that are on YouTube with us, Friday, right before we ended the day, but right before we ended the morning YouTube session there, we ended up doing a day trade on Q calls. We ended up closing that out like literally a minute or 2 minutes later after we got done with that live stream on that huge candle that broke out there. Closed that out for about a 37% gain. So we grew the Trade Challenge account nicely there from Friday. So here's the Trade Challenge account. I'm going to be toggling between both here. I have the Trade Challenge account pulled up on this computer. I have the main account pulled up on the iMac in back of me here. So I will toggle between both of those and be looking for different types of trade setups there. If I make a trade, I'm going to be putting it down here so you guys could see the actual position and when we enter and exit it. So it's pretty clear and straightforward there. Alrighty, so let's get started here now. We got about, 5 minutes till the opening bell here. First things first, guys, we got into a Tesla trade, a few days ago there. It retraced for a couple of days. I told you guys it did not have the body below that 775. We were watching for that very closely there. It did not go below that support at 775 to 770. That was really nice there. It's holding, and now today it's starting to break out. So today what I want to see with Tesla, because we do have an option on Tesla that's expiring today, we should start seeing some profits on that once it breaks above 800. But that's what I'm looking for. I want to see Tesla break above that $800 a share here. And I want to see a nice candle like something like that tomorrow there. If it breaks that 800, we're on for this week for that 850 target. If it struggles at that 800 and we see a candle like this tomorrow, if we see a candle like this tomorrow, we're out of that trade. If we see a candle like that, we will be out of that trade, okay? But what I'm looking for is that breakout. We're starting to get it today. You can see Tesla's up almost 3% here, which isn't too bad. And that's looking good. So put Tesla on your watch list. Let's go over a few of the others here before opening bell. General Motors on a daily chart here. Look at that breakout here. Nice breakdown from those highs of almost 65 bucks a share. Pulled all the way back down to about $47. Starting to get a climb at 55.05. Stock's up over 3%. 3.61% right now. So keep an eye on General Motors. Ford is also looking good, starting to break out again. This is something I might get a trade on for this week's expo. I have that on my watch list, and I put weekly next to it because if I make a Ford trade, those options are really cheap, very inexpensive there. So I could be looking at a weekly trade and look for something really quick there. No, I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, Ray said he could hear me. Okay, good. All right, so Ford, that's what I'd be looking at for this week's expo. All right, we got about 2 minutes till opening bell. Let's take a look now at Exxon Mobil. You'll see what the energy stocks are doing based on that oil spill out in California. Look at Exxon Mobil. Candle above previous candle's body here, breaking above that 61. That next resistance is going to be around 62.50 to 65. So if we wanted to get an energy trade on Exxon Mobil and do something like that November or December monthly expo there, we could target that 65 bucks. We could calculate using our Greeks on our option chain here of what type of gain we're going to be looking at with that. So I have that down here as well. And what I put next to Exxon Mobil is November/December. That's a swing trade. That's what I'd be looking for. So I'm going to be looking at that today as well. We'll give the markets first 15, 30 minutes of the day, and we'll be looking for some trades. Now, let's also look at Schlumberger, SLB. Here's another one starting to break out. You guys could see it had that retracement. Notice this breakout. I'm zooming in a bit here so you guys can see this clearly. Notice that big breakout there, and then we had 2 days of consolidation back down to support of around 29.50, and we climbed off that 10-day simple moving average. We got a candle above previous candle's body here, and we're continuing to break out. We're looking for a break above 31.50 for that next big run on Schlumberger, which could take us back up to around 35 bucks a share. So keep an eye on Schlumberger. JP Morgan and the financials are looking good. Here's JP Morgan on a daily chart there. Here's BAC. Markets are opening now. Alrighty, we also got Delta. Take a look at Delta. I said take a look at the airlines. Delta is climbing nicely again. 45.80 a share. It's breaking out, breakout momentum. You guys can see the SMA convergence here, and then we get that 1020 cross. We also get the 1050 cross, and we're continuing that breakout. Next area of resistance, 47.50 on Delta. We break through that, we'll be seeing 50. So if we wanted to do a swing trade or a leap going into next year, like next summer, you guys here all week, and I've been watching the news, and they're saying, hey, COVID cases are dropping, things are looking better, so travel's actually going to be picking up. So I like the airlines here. We see how they've been breaking out for the past, few weeks here with COVID cases dropping, so that's looking good. Delta looks good. Other ones like LUV, Southwest here look great. Look at that big breakout today, up 2.5% on Southwest. Let's take a look at Visa. We were looking at some of these credit processing companies, credit card companies the other day. Was getting a breakout. We had that 1020 cross. Remember what I said about Visa. If we break above that red 50-day simple moving average on a 3-month daily chart here, that's where I'm going to be looking for that swing trade and targeting, at least 240 to 250 a share. So that's what I'm going to be looking for as far as Visa's concerned. All right, another nice one is AbbVie. If we take a look at AbbVie on a daily chart here, 3-month daily chart, take a look what's happening. Beautiful trade plan here. Here's that breakdown, and then we consolidated for how long here? For about a week or two, right? Now we finally are breaking above resistance. We got that 1020 crossover. The moving average convergence divergence has crossed. We got green bars above the zero line on the histogram of the MACD, and it's continuing to break higher here. I like this one. This is a nice swing trade. The only thing I don't like about AbbVie is as COVID cases continue to drop here, you're probably going to see some reflection here in AbbVie stock, since obviously they do COVID testing, and that's where they begin a majority of their revenue from lately. So keep an eye on that, and let's see now what's moving on the watch list here. Let's see. Netflix is back up 1.3% here. That was down in pre-market hours, so that's getting a nice little pop. Southwest is up over 3% now. Tesla's up to $7.95 a share. I'm going to be looking for some day trades today. We got the Dow down about 5 points, NASDAQ's down 86, and S&P's down 5. So when we start to see a move today, I got the SPY chart right here to my right. I don't know if you guys could see me. SPY chart is over right here. Have that on a today 1 minute. And I'm just watching that right now. So far I'm watching that. We're giving it the first 15, 30 minutes. And then we're going to be going over some of the other things there. Let's see. Matthew Little on YouTube says, yeah, the mic volume is a little low when you're not directly talking into it. I could put it up like this if that's going to help you guys a bit. Great content, by the way. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. There we go. That should be a little bit better now. All right, let's take a look, see what's moving here. I'm trying to watch SPY. We'll put SPY up on here while I'm watching the watch list up above. I'm keeping an eye on all the other charts up there. Tesla's really breaking out. I'm going to put that up here. Tesla's at new highs of the day now, breaking $800 a share. There she goes at $800. Let me pull up. Where do I There goes Tesla, 803 a share now. $3 climb there in that one candle. Up $1,000 today on Tesla. Our Tesla trade's almost in the green, guys. How are you guys doing on Tesla today? $1,100 gain on our Tesla. We only have one contract. We're only down 5% now on that Tesla call that we got last week there. Only down 4% now. Tesla's continuing to break out. It's looking good. Love the looks of that swing trade there on Tesla. Let's see, Lucid. Let's see, Ray says look at Lucid. Let's see, LCID. Lucid up about 1% today. That really needs to break that 30 bucks there. That might be a good mover, Ray. We'll keep an eye on that. Watching SPY over to the right break down a little bit. With that, Tesla's pulling back slightly as well, back down to 798 on Tesla. Yeah, I'm watching GM over here at the chart, up 3.5% there, Ray. General Motors is looking good. Tesla pulled back sharply there from those highs. It was at about an 803 at 796 now. SPY, I'm watching that over to the right here. Let me put on SPY because if we could make a quick day trade, I definitely would do that. We're only 6 minutes into opening bell. We give it about the first 15, 30 minutes. On a today 1 minute chart when we're looking for day trades because we want the SMAs to catch up. We want the news to settle into the markets there. And most importantly, we want to get clear signals with our trade plans for entries and exits there. So that's why we give it the first 15, 30 minutes, especially on a Monday. Chevron up about 0.75%. Bank of America continuing to break out here, up 0.91% on BAC. Moderna is down almost 8% today. Down about $26 on Moderna. Ford continuing to break out there. Nice breakout on Ford. Shares up about 2% on Ford. Nice little run there on Ford. There goes Ford breaking out once again, back up over 2.1%. I'm watching SPY over to the right there, seeing if it's going to hold that 433. There goes Ford, big breakout on Ford again. Up 2.25%. Twitter shares down about 3.5%, now 4%. NASDAQ's down about 136 now. So what you're trying to decipher here is, number one, you see tech continuing to pull back. The industrials are climbing. Dow's up about 34 points here. Now, you ask yourself, why is tech pulling back? And like I said, one of the biggest things here about tech is Biden's proposing a tax increase on some larger businesses, and some of those making over $400,000 a year. So the biggest thing is corporate taxes. So I think we're going to be seeing tech pull back a bit after its big run over the past decade. So we'll see what happens there. The more they talk about taxation of businesses and wealthier people, obviously Wall Street, what they want to do is they're going to lock in their profits that they have now from that big bull market that we've had. And then, that money that they lock in, those profits, it's going to be taxed based on the current tax code. Okay, so that's why they want to do that. You have to think of their strategy here. So they're going to be locking in those profits they have on all these. There goes Ford again, another nice break out there on Ford. Tesla's starting to climb again. But, they want to lock in these profits to take advantage of the current taxes, because if they raise taxes, obviously then they're going to be paying more, and they want to lock that in now. And then they could start, buying some other positions, go into the EV markets and, renewable energy. That's their plan now. Maybe some of the industrials like Caterpillar and whatnot. So that's what we'll be looking at if they pass that infrastructure deal. Caterpillar's a prime one. Ray, Merck had a nice run last week. Is that still running today? That was a really nice setup there. But that's what you have to understand about tech. That's why you're seeing tech pull back. It's all about that taxes and regulation there with some tech companies. Industrials are starting to climb here because what we're seeing in Congress here, they might become with a deal with the infrastructure, and that's going to be more machinery, more equipment that's going to be needed to fuel the economy. Watching Ford there, watching SPY over to the right. Let's take a look at SPY. Today, 1 minute. Remember the opening highs, lows of the day here. We're coming up to about 9:40. We're about 10 minutes into the trading day. Let's take a look at Merck. I had a nice run last week. Shares up almost 3% again. Another nice breakout on Merck. This is one that did nothing, for the past, 2 years here. I mean, it stayed between 70 and 80 bucks realistically here. Merck did absolutely nothing for about 3 years. Finally, it just had that, pill for COVID there. It's starting to break out nicely there. So we could certainly keep an eye on Merck. Maybe do a swing trade on that. I'm watching, though, the Dow is continuing to pull back. Dow just turned red, and NASDAQ's down about 147 now. So, you're just analyzing the markets. You're seeing this choppiness. Just watch here and look for a setup. Tesla back up, 2.5% here, up almost $20 again. Watching that one. Bank of America was looking great. Did we sell our Bank of... Yeah, we did. We sold our Bank of America trade challenge trade, didn't we? Let's see. Did we sell that a little early? We had the October monthly expo on BAC. Look at BAC running. Wow. When did we sell that? Did we sell that on this big breakout here? We probably sold it on the 28th. I could look at our computer here and see when we sold that. Let's see there. BAC. September 28th, we closed that. The BAC trade challenge trade. Let's see. September 28th. That was, that was the day before that other breakout. So right here is when we sold. Let's see. We sold the 10-15-42 strike. Let's see what that's at right now. 10-42. October 16th, 42 strike. It's going for 215. We sold that for 228. So we still sold higher than where it's currently at, and that's because time decay right now. That starts breaking 40, bucks there, then it's going to be higher than where we sold it at. But we sold that at a nice breakout there. Let's see here. Tesla 793, 794. Not doing too much. Even the energy stocks are pretty much staying the same. BP is continuing to break out here. That's having a nice run. Bank of America is looking great there on a daily chart. I was thinking about picking up something on BAC as a swing trade. What do you guys think about that? There goes BP taking off there. Bank of America is continuing to run. I think I might do, even if it's just a short swing trade on BAC here for this week's Expo, I think that might do pretty well. Even if we go with that October 15th, the 44 strikes going for about 87 cents there. That's not too bad. There goes Tesla starting to break out again as well. Tesla just got a nice climb. First candle with body above the 10-day simple moving average since the 935 candle. Thinking about doing a trade on Bank of America for this week. Well, not this week's Expo, next week's Expo. This week's Expo, the 44s are going for about 50 cents there. That is dirt cheap. We could certainly be looking at those 44 calls on BAC as well. That's 3-month daily chart. Might get a nice run up to $45 this week. I'd much rather go with that October 15th monthly Expo, though, for just 30 cents more. Watching BAC. There she goes again, continuing to break out. Tesla's having a nice climb there. Well, if we want to pick up some calls on BAC for this week, we certainly could pick up the 44s. Now, see, if we wanted to do a small little, day trade or swing trade on this, we could pick up 20 contracts for about $1,000 there. This is, this isn't too much of a volatile stock here. So, 55 by 56. I'm watching BAC over to the right.
OPEC meeting has ended now. OPEC Plus meeting. OPEC Plus agrees to stick to existing oil output policy. Sets November 4th for next meeting at JMMC Ministerial Oil Monitoring Panel. That's going to
All right, let's see if we get in that.
XENE price target raised from $30 to $46 at William Blair. Enon Pharmaceuticals says we are also increasing our probability of success for XEN 1101 in FOS from 60% to 85%.
I canceled that order. That had a big run here so far, up about 1.78%. I want to see break that 43.90. I'll look for a quick 10-cent gain there for a day trade. Tesla's still on the climb. I'm watching that.
Topping here and halted on a circuit break at $4.31, down about 21% now off the lows. Company earlier announced a warning letter from the FDA requesting the company cease commercial distribution of smart stock for users in measuring
SPY's pulling back here a bit.
and pulse rates. That's Oscar Whiskey Lima Tango now halted at $4.31.
Tesla back up to almost $800. There goes Tesla breaking out here. Watching if SPY comes off those lows there and starts to break out, I might do that BAC trade. I have that ready up top here. Want to see Tesla break that 800 here. General Motors is back up 4.25%, guys. Nice breakout on On General Motors, there goes, let's see, Tesla. SPY starting to pull back a little bit again. Schlumberger, BP, British Petroleum, Exxon Mobil still climbing.
Delta Romeo India. Shares of Darden Restaurants, DRI popping here to the highs.
DRI popping to the highs, guys. See, I'm glad I waited on that BAC. Sounded like getting up to that 43.90. Didn't do much. Pulled back a bit. Let's see what that BAC was at. Is that about 56, 57 cents? When I was looking at it before, let's see, it's at 50 now. So, you know, that's a 10% difference from 50 to 55. You know, so you see how quick that 10% from here to there. So, you know, if you got into that trade, you know, off of a bounce off that 10 and it gets back up here, it's worth about 57 cents. That's, you know, a quick, 15% gain. There goes Tesla, finally getting a nice run on Tesla again. Tesla trade is looking good. There we go.
Call activity. The January 34 call is active on Oscar Victor Victor.
Bank of America is getting a climb off that 10. Now, nice climb on BAC. SPY starting to climb a bit.
Oscar Victor Victor.
Nice breakout here, guys. Tesla trades up about 800 bucks for the day. Big breakout on BAC. Now take a look at that BAC. Remember it was just at 50 cents when we were just talking about that? Take a look now. That 44 strikes going back for 55 cents now. 10% gain. Now it's at 56. 10% from this candle to that candle right now. There she goes now, 57. You know, so from 0.57, divide that by 0.5, that's a 14% return right there. Now it's at 58. 0.58, divide that by 0.5, that's a 16% return. That's why I'm telling you guys, like we did yesterday in yesterday's class, if you guys look either on YouTube, it will be on the website later, you'll be able to see why we talk about those entries, you know, for those quick day trades on the retracements, breakouts off that support. You know, there we go. There's another nice run there on Tesla. 801.39 on TSLA. Up about 850 now on Tesla for the day. So, you know, that's what you're looking for, those quick little gains. You got $1,000 in that trade, you know, that's a quick $160.
OWLT shares resume trading now. Oscar Whiskey Lima Tango outlet popping here $5.33. Now down about 2.75%.
There we go. There goes BAC again. Watching Tesla hold that 10 right now, back below 800.
And once again halted on a circuit breaker. That's Oscar Whiskey Lima Tango.
Bank of America, another nice run there on BAC. Now look at that. Those 44 strike calls are now going for 60 cents there. On this candle right here, they were going for 50. 20% if we jumped in there. Now, see, that's why I'm analyzing these, because I'm saying, okay, I should have jumped in there, when we were talking about that breaking out there off of that support. But I was looking at Tesla there. Bank of America, I feel, is going to be a nice swing trade. Thinking about doing something with BAC as far as a swing trade is concerned. Look at that, 62 cents now for those 44 strikes. She's going to break that 44 today. She's going to be heading for that 45 this week. I really think it's going to hit that 45 this week. Thinking about doing a swing trade on that. All right, so just so you know, in my wife's account, she wanted me to get her something. I just got her that BAC for this week's Expo. It's not in my account. Just picked that up for her. The trade challenge account, I'm waiting for it because that one I'm going to do a swing trade on in her account. So I just picked up that 44 strike for an average price of 62 cents in her account. I got her 10 contracts. There goes Tesla. Another nice breakout there on Tesla. My wife bugs me on a daily basis. Dave, trade my account. Find me a good trade. So now, I kind of just put her in a nice swing trade. That way I can say, hey, baby, it's a swing trade. You don't have to bug me every day about it. Ray, you said Tesla's dropping. Don't scare me like that. Tesla's almost at the highs there. Up about $765 on Tesla today. I'm watching SPY start to get the, look at SPY here. Notice the consolidation on SPY. So here is SPY, right? Let me just mark this really quick here so you guys can see how nice this is. Here's that breakdown, right? Here's that breakdown. There's that channel right there for that breakdown. That's the BDM, the breakdown momentum cycle, where you're holding below that 10-day simple moving average, that yellow 10-day simple moving average. And then what's nice about this, look at that consolidation. You can see that consolidation that whole time there, right? There's that consolidation. Now you're finally getting that 10-20 cross there, and you're breaking above resistance. That resistance was that 432.75. So now you're breaking above that resistance. Now I'd be looking at something like this. That'd be my channel if I move this chart over a little bit here. So you see here's the bomb cycle forming now, breakout momentum. And then we have the NTZ here, which is our no trade zone, which is also known as consolidation. But you also see down here, you got the MACD that's crossed. You got the green bars above the zero line on the histogram of the MACD. And right now, you got some major support right around 432.25. That's your support for the day on SPY. Now, you see how SPY is starting to break out now? Got a nice run. There goes Tesla. New highs of the day on Tesla, guys. Up over $1,000 on Tesla now, continuing to break out there. There goes Bank of America off that 10. SPY's climbing after that 1020 crossover there. Nice climb on SPY. Let's take a look at Tesla chart over here. But that's what I'm showing you guys in front of us right here. That's what you're visualizing here. You have consolidation. Now you're starting to see that momentum shift upward, and we're starting to get a little breakout there. Dow's now up 61 points. NASDAQ's down 157, and S&P is down about 12 points. Let's take a look at... There you go. Tesla popping to the highs. Nice breakout on Tesla. Breaking above 804. New highs of the day. Up $1,000 here on Tesla today. Would love to see that hit that 850. If you take a look at Tesla on a daily chart here, it's finally breaking above that resistance above $300 now. So now where is our next resistance at, right? That's what you're asking yourself. Where's that next resistance at? We got some resistance right at about here. What is that price, you ask? Well, if we look, it's around 875 to 900. So that's how we're getting our target there. 875 to 900 is that next resistance. But since we have this week's, is it this week's expo? October 8th, yes. So since it's this week's expo now, what we're looking for is that shorter one, which is going to be right about here. And that's going to be at about that 850. 838 to 850 there. That's going to be a nice target. There goes Tesla taking off. Again, we're up $1,100 for the day now on Tesla. Another nice little run there on Tesla. Bank of America's climbing. Let's see, what's BAC at? SPY is breaking down sharply here, guys. Big breakdown on SPY. Look at SPY here. If it doesn't hold that 432.25 there on this candle, you know, you could be looking for a possible further breakdown. There goes Tesla again, another big breakout on Tesla. I think we're going to see a nice run on Tesla, guys. You guys know the volatility on Tesla. She's up 4% already for the day. This is one that, you know, could climb 6-7% in a day pretty easily. Tesla trades only down 4%. Look at that breakout on Tesla there. That's a nice chart. Nice looking chart there. Under Armour's starting to get a little climb there as well. 18.28 a share, up 22 cents, 1.22%. Oh, let's see here. Bank of America, $44. Delta pulled back from the highs a bit. SPY is breaking down sharply. Take a look at SPY. Big breakdown on SPY again. Big breakdown.
August, 1.2% month over month versus the plus 1% estimate.
Skyjack, you still holding on to that Tesla trade?
Durables X Defense at 2.4% versus the previous 2.4%.
You're holding Tesla? Okay, so am I. Let's see. Ray says, look at Ford. Ford had a nice breakout there. I didn't sell the Ford calls yet in the main account. Let's take a look at that. See what it's doing. We got a nice gain in the main account today, $2,728, and that is from that Ford really breaking out there.
So, good morning. Nice to see you again, Mike. Look, I think that we're probably a couple of weeks away from stabilizing here. It is seasonally very weak. We're really right in the middle, maybe towards the end of getting all those earnings revisions downward for the third quarter. That's probably going to take the fourth quarter
I want to
down
see
a
that
bit.
Tesla break that 805, get a body above it.
Given where the data has come in over the last few months, particularly on the inflation front and the supply chain front. So once we get that out of the way, I think we're mindful of a couple of things. I think the market is set up for this quarter to have a cyclical and reopening bent to it. The data has already gotten better. The stocks have already moved. So as you know, this year we've sort of moved quarterly, ping-ponging between growth and value, growth and cyclical. Feels like the fourth quarter is going to move cyclical, and we'll see how long that stays. I think the question on yields is an open one, and whether the
Karen, I appreciate your shares there of the YouTube video. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Tesla's starting to get another nice breakout. If each of you guys could like this YouTube video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and share it on social media, share it on Facebook, that would be doing a huge favor for me, and I'd greatly appreciate that, guys. Tesla's still climbing there. New highs of the day on Tesla coming up. Nice climb there on Tesla. New highs of the day on Tesla. Only down 3% on that Tesla trade. And remember how much that was down there on that 3-month daily chart. It had 4 days of pullback when we got into it. I believe we got into it on the 27th. Let me take a look, see the date. I don't think that was an official trade, was it? There she goes. She's breaking out nicely now on Tesla. Continued breakout on TSLA. Nice run there. We're down 2% on Tesla. Yeah, I thought that was a trade room trade there. There goes Tesla, more new highs. Big breakout on Tesla, only down 1%. Let's see that hit that 810. We'll have nice profits if Tesla gets up to that 810 by today. Nice climb there on BAC. Watching that continue to climb.
probably would love to get beyond this. What happened in the last couple of days of last week with the
Skyjack said he's in Exxon Mobil.
question about whether or not we're
I
headed
was going to
towards
jump in that this morning there. That's probably going to continue to have some issues there. We're going to continue to see higher prices at the pump over the next few weeks.
of a larger infrastructure bill, the pressure to get that done is also gone. So, in a strange way, we're worse off than we were because there's less clarity, which means it's going to be noisier going into November and December. That's why I think we have a few weeks here where it could be pretty volatile in the market. I'll say this, if you think of where ISM numbers are now, we're probably moving lower into the second quarter of next year. So that suggests that even though we
See, what I like doing with Tesla, if I'm not like watching it, and it really starts to break out, what I like to do is go up here to alerts. I'll bring this down here for alerts. I'll add Tesla to it, and I'll say, alert me if Tesla breaks 810. Above 810.00, or let me know if it breaks below, let's say, 790. I don't want to see that because if it breaks below that 790, we'll say 795. There goes Tesla pulling back here a bit. Well, I will just keep it at 810. That'll be my target profit, and not even a target profit area. I don't want to put target because it's not our target, but I just want to have it there let us know if it breaks at 810 in case I'm not looking at it. So I'll just add that there. Now, if I wanted to say, hey, my stop's at 800, I could have put 800. A break below 800, alert me, and then I could have locked in the gains for the day on that. But watching that, here goes Bank of America, continuing to break out there. Have that 44 strike for the wife. How did you guys like yesterday's class? Was that helpful? Do you guys like having those types of weekly classes? Give me your honest feedback on that, if you can. Let's see. Sammy says he loved it. Thank you, Sammy. How about everyone else there? There goes BAC. Another nice run there on BAC. Those 44s are up to 63 now. 64. I will get that made, Sammy. I'll get the syllabus made there and let you know. I'd like some other feedback, though, from you guys. What you guys thought of that? Thank you, Skyjack. I appreciate that. Looking at the watch list here, seeing if there's anything good moving. That BP is still on the run. Look at that BP. Wow, PayPal down 3.5% today. Big breakdown on PayPal today. Look at that BDM cycle. She might come right back down to about that 225. We could do a class specifically on entries and exits if you guys want to do a class on that. There goes SPY. Another nice climb there on SPY. 431.50. Let's see if it holds there. Watching Tesla came down at 802.50 down to that blue 20-day simple moving average on a today 1-minute chart. Starting to get that climb there. We'll see if SPY starts to break that 432. That's what I'm watching for here. Tesla right back down to that blue 20. Really not much happening. As you can see, the Dow's down about 4 points right now, which is where it was at before when we were talking about it. Now it's just up $1. NASDAQ's down 206 points today. So you see how we've been staying clear from tech, right? Once we do see tech starting to climb there, that's when we could definitely jump in, take advantage of this large pullback that we've been seeing on the NASDAQ and the Qs here. Take a look at the Qs. And you can see on a 3-month daily chart, look at that pullback from about 383, from 383 down to 355. That's a big pullback there. So once we do see tech hit the bottom there, you know, we got bottom right at around 352 to 350, I'm thinking. You know, if we break below that 350, then chances are we're going to be seeing, you know, 320 to 310. So that's what I'm looking for. 350 will be about support on Qs. If it starts to climb there, that's when I'm going to start to jump into some tech stocks. Echo November Golf. Echo November Golf. ENG shares up 12.5%, continuing to break out there. There's a nice little run there on ENG. There's some breaking news on it, continuing to break out there. You know, if you wanted to pick up some shares of that, you know, it's not too bad there.
The legislation or mandates what, given the political framework that we're in right now?
If I picked up 1,000 shares, I'd sell it at $375. That's a quick $250 from that 350 for a quick day trade. I like that momentum there. Let's see what else is moving. Tesla 804. Ford 1461. She was all the way up to 80 this morning.
Companies, and Facebook in particular, may argue that
Watching Tesla. See, I don't like this with Tesla. Watch this. I could already say, you know, this isn't looking that great there. We get a red candle here. That's going to look like a pullback on Tesla. So I'm watching closely here if Tesla's going to hold that blue 20 or if it's going to get a red candle with body below that blue 20. We could already see the momentum on the MACD has shifted, you know, so you could see that crossover on the MACD. We're trading below the zero line on this gram of the MACD. To me, that's telling me Tesla might pull back a little bit here. So just watching that closely. But Tesla's a pretty volatile stock. Got a lot of, got a lot of hype behind it. So it could quickly change there. But for right now, the technicals are telling us that it looks like a breakdown might be coming. There's that 10 crossing below that 20 right now on a today 1 minute chart. MACD's already had it. Now here's the first candle below that 1020. So see how we're able to, kind of predict what's happening there with Tesla? And we were able to do that before that breakdown even happened right here. We were able to look at our technicals and say, okay, here we go. Candle below that 20. And the technicals, the MACD, already crossed below there. So that's what I'm watching there. Tesla's still holding above 800, but that breakdown here looks like she's going to start pulling back. And we were able to go over that, before it happened. That's why it's important to understand the trade plan. It's going to, kind of predict what you're looking to happen there over the next few candles. See how here we were breaking out. MACD was still consolidating. We weren't really trading below the zero line on this histogram of the MACD. And once we started trading below that zero line down here, notice how we started pulling back. So it's really important to watch your technicals and watch your indicators of what we're looking for. Now there goes Tesla continuing to pull back there. If she breaks below that red 50, I might sell it. I'm not sure yet. Depends how large of a breakdown it is. Let's see, what else do we got moving here? JP Morgan, BAC over there. Southwest, Delta.
reports the revelations from the whistleblower that
Would love to see Tesla hold that 800. I'm watching that now.
done by some of its bonds play into what the FTC or other regulators or legislators might do. In other words, is there not to believe kind of an objective standard of harm that this suit has imposed?
SPY, if I was picking up SPY puts, Fletcher, I'd be looking for a break below 431.
It's something that is of interest to the governments. Obviously, with tobacco, as everyone is drawing the analogy, it was very well established.
There goes Tesla breaking down there a bit. 3-month daily. I'm probably just going to sell that. Let's see. SPY's pulling back pretty sharply there now. Watching Tesla here. Debating if I want to get rid of that or not. Skyjack, what are you doing with your Tesla? You holding on to it?
Stocks market view intraday lows here. S&P 500 futures pulling back below the 43.15 level, down about 0.7%. TSLA Tesla shares falling below the $800 level here, moving with the broader stock market. Tesla shares up about 3% today, 797.87 last trade, and Tesla Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
Let's see if Tesla could get that climb here. Let's see. Muhammad said he's in SPY put 430 put October 6th Expo, paid $2.15. Nice, Mo. Let's see. You guys are talking about Lucid. What are you guys doing with Lucid? You guys make a day trade on that? You got a swing trade? Trying to think what the target would be on Tesla here. You know, if we really get a decent breakout, at least 825, you know, at least. Might be able to hit that tomorrow if we get a run. I'm watching right now on a minute chart here with Tesla. SPY still breaking down there, Mo. Nice trade on that. Fletch, did you get some SPY puts before? Dow's down 130 points right now. NASDAQ's down 242. Probably going to be looking to dump that Tesla here if she starts to break down and pulls back with the broader market. Think I'm out of Tesla. Order status. I am out of Tesla at 1435. I'll jump back into that if I see that run, but we had a nice gain on the day of that. So I wanted to sell that while we had some profit instead of watching that pull back the entire day, because we're watching the Dow. It's down about 145. NASDAQ's down 240. S&P's down 36 points. So why the hell do I want to hold on to that if it's going to continue to pull back there a bit? So I sold that, looked for a re-entry, and look for that next run. Now see how Tesla's continuing to pull back there a bit. That's why I got out of that for right now. Let's see. Captain Thomas says he's been playing some Palantir puts in and out since last week. Let's take a look at PLTR. Palantir down about 5%. Nice there, Cap. Now you can see that on a daily chart. That broke down right here on the 28th, and that was signifying a breakdown momentum. There goes SPY breaking down now. Now we could be looking for a day trade on SPY. You know, especially going into the lunch hour, we might see that continue to pull back. So let's take a look at some SPY puts. First, let's take a look at SPY 3-month daily. It's got some support right around 430. So if it breaks below 430, that's my entry onto some SPY puts. So I'm getting my SPY put ready. That would be for, what's today's date? The 4th. We could do a 4th expo here. You know, 430s are going for about $1.34. You know, if we wanted to go out a little bit further there, we could get that 6. That 430 is going for about $3.10 there. I'd probably do those 430s for this week's or today's expo if I was doing a day trade 430s.
A U.S. Treasury representative has said that the administration is exploring development of new tools to defend U.S. economic interests with regard to China.
I'm watching there, seeing if she's going to break below that area there. There she goes. She is dropping significantly now. So I'm going to jump in, pick up these puts here. And there we go. Just jumped into those SPY puts, guys. This is a day trade. There's really no need to post it in the trade room. It's right here. Let me just post it here anyway. Here's the trade right here in the trade challenge account. We already got a $48 gain on that. 52. Let me post that. $61, $67 gain.
Stocks continuing to mark their lows here. S&P 500 futures low is around 43.03.
And there we go. So now we just, let's pull up that chart. Pull that right there. Pull this up. Look at that SPY today 1-minute chart there. And you guys can see exactly what we're looking for here. I want to see a break down below that 430 now. We might get up to that 430.50 up to that 10 before pulling back again. But right now we're looking to see if it's going to break below that support at that 430. Dow's down about 202 points. Nasdaq's down 255. S&P is down about 42 points. Let's see. Here comes that next breakdown here. See how it's hanging right around that 430. That's why it's so important to watch your support levels here. You're watching that. Is it going to hold that 430 or is it going to fail and break below it there? Like I said, if it does climb, we're looking for it to climb up to about 430.50 and then retracement. What an idiot. What kind of alert is this, question mark? Okay, so starting to climb off that 430. But like I said, it's still in breakdown momentum, you know, so you're looking for it to get up to that area of resistance and then look for that retracement again. And remember, lunch hour is coming up, so usually we see a, a little bit of a pullback here going into the lunch hour. It's about, 10:29 now. So over the next 15, 20 minutes here, I think we're going to see a further breakdown here on SPY. And there we go. We got some nice profits on the SPY puts already. Starting to break down again on SPY. There we go. We already got a $73 gain on that. Now we got about a $100 gain on that candle, on that low. See a continued retracement there. I want to see it continue to hold below that 430 here. Got about an $80 profit. 93, 96, 110, $115, 130, 140. I'm out of SPY. I am out of SPY. I locked in about $150 profit on that one trade there. Now, you see how I went. I was looking at the trade challenge account. Notice how I was originally looking at 10 contracts, but I calculated that. I saw that, and I am out of SPY at $1.71. So out of it at $1.71. What was that as far as a percentage goes? Let me see here. We were in at $1.48. Please post that picture in the trade room as well. Okay, so we were in at $1.48 and out at $1.71. 1.71, divide that by 1.48. On that day trade, we just made a 16% gain on that day trade. $16% gain on that day trade, and let's see, what did we make on that? We made $133.66. Not bad on that. So there you go, guys. We just made a quick day trade by being patient and disciplined. Now you're seeing here how important it is. What time is it? It's 10:30. So we took the first hour, watched the market, right? Now, depending on your account size, so this is the trade challenge account we're trading. We just did last night's class on position sizing, right? So now you have to understand. Now, if you got a, let's just say an account 10 times that, a $39,000 account, well, if you got 39,000, multiply that by, about 12%. Times that by, that's a larger account there. So probably about, let's say 8 to 10%. So we'll say 9%. 39,000 times 0.09. So you'd be putting about $3,500 into that trade. So 3,500, divide that by our entry price of, I'm going to show you here how you do it based on any type of account you have. So we were in at, let's see, at $1.48. So 3,500, divide that by 148. And then multiply that by 171, and there you go. $4,043.91. And how much was the entry? $3,500, right? So you made about a $550 gain on that trade if you made that $3,000 trade. And there she goes. She's at 183 now and continuing to drop. I think we're going to see SPY continue to pull back here, guys. Let's see, what's Tesla doing? Wow, what a pullback on Tesla. We got out of Tesla at nice timing there as well. What a pullback on Tesla. Nice job there. So you see, we closed out of Tesla when we saw that pulling back a bit, and then we jumped into that SPY day trade, made a quick 16% gain. Now we can look at that next one. So we started the trade challenge account with $2,500. It's now almost at $4,000. So let's see here. 3963.06, divide that by 2,500. We're up 59% on the trade challenge account since starting with it. If you could get yearly returns like that, that's a hell of a great return. SPY is still continuing to pull back. Those SPY puts are now nearing $2 a contract there. Now, if we wanted for that next breakdown here, I'd wait for that climb up to that 10, and then once you see that climb up to that 10, like right here, remember on this candle here when we were trading it, and we say, hey, let's wait for that next breakdown, and then bam, it broke right down there. So now I'd be looking for a climb up to that 10, and then if you saw that further pullback, that would be my new entry there on a new day trade for some SPY puts. SPY is continuing to retrace there. Those puts are now worth $2.05, $2.07, $2.10. So still continuing to pull back in the markets here. Now remember, we still have that SPY hedge that is open for this week's expo, right?
You know, we spent a lot of time talking about vaccination rates maybe getting slowly better, certainly therapeutics.
We got a nice $812 profit on those SPY October 8th 431 puts. Do you guys still have those 431 puts for October 8th Expo? Look at those puts now on SPY. See how that's continuing to pull back? $260 now they're worth. Markets are pulling back sharply here, team. 3-month daily chart here. Look at SPY continuing to pull back. I think we're going to continue to pull back the rest of this week. Might see 420 here. So I'm going to look here at some SPY. Maybe I'll get the October 6th Expo. Look for that further breakdown here. I want to see SPY climb, and then I'm going to add another day trade here on that retracement. That is a perfect first day trade there. I'm watching here, still pulling back, but what I want to do is wait until she climbs. You know, I want to wait until we see something like this, you know, like that climb up to that 10, and then once I see that next green or that next red candle like this, that would be my entry. So if we get up to that 10 and then see that red candle below previous candle's body, that would be my entry on another put day trade there. They're at 248 now. We just sold them for $1.71. They're at 245. Unbelievable. Now, see, if I held on to those a little bit longer, that trade challenge account would be now at $4,500. Now, here we go. First candle above that candle. Let's see if it holds. If not, she's going to pull back sharply again. Okay, if I got into another day trade, it's probably going to be something like this. The 428 strike puts for, you know, October 4th Expo here. So I'm watching that for a possible entry. I'm just getting it ready here. Here is the trade challenge account, getting it ready. Placing the order there. I'm in. Just look for a continue pullback there again. Got a $30 profit on that. Look, $50 profit, $70 profit. Look for that continued pullback. There we go, another quick pullback here. And I'm out of that trade. Out of that trade, just locked in another $80 on that trade there. We are out of that, exited. Let's see here. We were in at $1.55 out at $1.67 or $1.65. 1.65, divide that by 1.55. That was a quick 7% gain there. Love just making those quick in and out trades. Now you see the trade challenge counts over $4,000.
AAPL Apple shares marking new session lows with the broader stock market here below the 139.50 level.
Second day trade closed.
And a third percent. The last trade in Apple 139.42. Alpha pop up.
It's all about that consistency. Now you see, for a small account there, you know that trade. Now see, here we go. We could be looking. Now see, you always have to look at your balances. Here's your balances in the trade challenge account. Since this is a, you have to look at your max available cash for withdrawal here, $1,851. That means I could day trade up to another $1,851 today. That's the max I could do. So we already made, what, 2 day trades? Now let's make another one. And then once that cash settles from those trades tomorrow, we could make some further trades. Now, see how SPY is getting up here? So now I'm going to look. If we start to break down again, I could just go, let's see here. So if I do 7 contracts, that's going to be, 145 times 7. That's going to be about $1,000. So I already have to think, okay, if I use $1,000 for this day trade, I'm going to have $850 left for that 4th day trade if I make a 4th one. So do I want to do that? So that's what I'm looking at there. So now if I see this get up to that 10, start to pull back here, that's when I could certainly jump in. I could even pick up those 427s there. They're only going for about, $1.06, much cheaper. Now, if that starts to pull back sharply, I'm just going to jump into these and make those trades quick here. So we'll see now. If we get a pullback below that candle's body right there, I'm going to jump in. I'm ready to place this order. I'm just waiting. I'm seeing the MACD here, still trading below the 0 line on histogram of the MACD. I'm being patient, disciplined. I'm waiting for a candle below previous candle's body here for that entry into that SPY October 4th, 427 strike put. 7 contracts. Waiting. If I don't get that entry, I'm not going to place that order. It's ready to go there. Hate putting this up there. It shows my account info, but if I place the trade, you'll see it come up right there. I got a lot of security features on the account anyway. But there you go. So now see how it's 98 cents there. Now if that gets up to a quick $1.15 again, that's a nice gain. So I'm seeing what it's doing at that 10. If it fails, you're seeing the MACD starting to cross here. We'll see if it does cross or if it's going to fail at the 10 and start to pull back here. We got a $200 gain so far on the day here. Dow's down 327. NASDAQ's down 311 right now. Now see how SPY is climbing? That's 86 cents now. That was just at $1.15. So could you imagine now if you jumped into those puts at 84 cents and then right here it's worth $1.15 again? That's some pretty large profits there. Probably get 10 contracts if it fails here and starts to pull back again. SPY's got a nice climb, though. Tesla's starting to climb a bit there. Bank of America's getting a nice little breakout there. Just watching the markets. Made those 2 quick day trades. Locked in some nice profits. Did you guys jump in and out of those day trades with me? There goes BAC on the climb again. Mohammed, how did you do on those SPY puts that you had? That was a nice one there. But guys, that's what's really important there. Understanding that, throughout the trading day, when you're trying to grow a small account, like a trade challenge account here that we started with $2,500, it's now over $4,000. The important part there is following your trade plan. You're being disciplined. You see for the first hour there, we really didn't do anything. We saw the market starting to pull back, and we made those quick 2-day trades there for some quick profits, and you see how much we grew that trade challenge account there. So that trade challenge account, let's take a look here how much we grew it so far today. So if we go to balances, here's where it was at yesterday, here's where it's at today. So we could do simple mathematical equations here. 4027.99, divide that by 3829.40, and we could see we made a 5.2% return on the entire account today already. Sam, you remember what I was telling you about yesterday, and the rest of you guys that were live in yesterday's class? What are you looking for? You know, if you look realistically for a 4% return each day, like the trade challenge account, we took it from 38.29 to $4,028 today, right? That's a 5.2% overall account growth in one day just based on those two small day trades. So you see, if you can consistently follow the trade plan and make executions like this, you could quickly jump in and out of trades and grow your account over the course of a few weeks. And I had a great PDF file that I shared with you guys. It's up top there from yesterday. Let me go back here and take a look. Man, I gotta take these contacts out one of these days. All right, so here's the PDF file on position sizing. This was a great little class right here that we went over on position sizing. So if you take a look here, we went over the goal of that class was the goal of this class is to go over the actual management of the trading account, how to determine the size of your positions, as well as the techniques used to grow a smaller account. First off, a trader has to understand that you have to have realistic expectations. Look for a 2 to 5% average daily return on the entire account. If you have $2,500, you put 12% of that into a single trade, below is what's going to happen. So you see here, here's the example. You have $2,500. You put 12% into a single day trade. 2,500 multiply that by 12% equals $300 day trade. 2,500 minus $300 is $2,200 left cash available in the account with $300 into a day trade. From that $300 day trade, your max stop is 50% or $150, or the trade plan exits. You know, whichever comes first. But your max risk there is $150 on that $300 trade. If we follow our trade plan, make a 35% return on that $300 trade, that equals a net profit of $105. $300, $300 trade times that by 35% return equals $105 net profit on the trade. Your $300 day trade is now worth $405. You sold for a $105 profit. After selling the trade for a profit, the account balance is now at $2,605. If you started with $2,500 and the account's now at $2,605, that equals an overall net return on the entire account of 4.2%. So down below here, I made a little calculation for you guys, a little table. If day one you started with that $2,500, you make that overall 4% return on the entire account. We just did 5.2% today, so it's very easily doable. So if you just make that 4%, we did 5.2% today. So if you only do 4% a day, here's where you are. There's 21 trading days per month here. If you do 4% overall account growth per day, here it is. Day one, you're at 2,600. Day two, 2,704. Day 3, and then you can see down here at day 21, which is after 1 month of trading, there's 21 trading days per month, taking out weekends and holidays. So 21 trading days, your $2,500 account's now at $5,696.94. You had a total of 21 trading days. You took $2,500 to $5,696.94. That's a net profit in the first month of $3,196.94. Your entire account grew from $2,500 to $5,696.94. That's an entire account growth in 1 month of 127.88%. So that's why I tell you guys, by following the trade plan, being disciplined, waiting for those setups, you're able to maximize your profits here by waiting for those good entries and exits there with that trade plan. Very important there, guys. We already made $200 there, and it's the first hour. Really think about that. We took a $2,500 account. We're making $200 an hour on that just today alone. So that's what I mean about being patient and disciplined. Don't force trades. Don't try to jump into things if nothing's happening, if there's no catalyst. When you see a larger breakdown like we saw in SPY there, that's why we jumped into that. Don't try to hit home runs or grand slams all the time. What you want to be focusing in on is those nice singles and doubles there. And then every now and then you're going to hit one out of the park. Let's see here. If SPY starts to break down again, I'm going to get another 10 contracts there. If she breaks below that 10, I'm probably going to jump into some SPY puts. So I got that ready to go there. The October 4th, 427s. If that starts to break down here, I'm just going to click buy, and I will day trade some of that there. So here we go. We're starting to break. Let's see. Now my stop on that would be that resistance right here if I jumped into that SPY put. Right now, I'm just watching it, seeing if it's going to break down here. Watching everything else here, seeing if the general market's having another retracement here. We're going into the lunch hour. There's that pullback. I just jumped into those SPY puts. I'm in those. Just 10 contracts, small trade. I'm in them for 98 cents. I'll hold on to that for a little bit. Now, my stop on that trade is going to be about, 429.20 on that trade there. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for as far as that trade's going. And I'm looking for that continued pullback, probably down to about 427.73 there. Now, look at that. Already another $60 gain on that trade. It's just quick in and out exits there that you're looking for. Quick in and out exits. You're up 26 bucks. Look for that continued pullback here down to about support there. And with that out of the money put there, that's going to move much more than that at the money that we had previously there. So just watching that for this morning. And, as we see that pullback here going into the lunch hour, we'll lock in some profits on that. We'll look for about 427.50 there as that target. So everyone on YouTube here, if you guys want to come join us, you guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com. You guys could go to the Join Now membership pricing plans, and you guys can jump in with us and stay live with us as we are right now, because we're going to be live for a bit. And we already got some nice profits on those SPY puts there. So, we got about a $46 profit, $61 profit on those SPY puts already. We got some nice profits here, team. So make sure you're watching the markets here and seeing what's going on. So, if you wanted to sell to close that now on that pullback here, you could put in a market order there, sell to close at about $1.10 now it's at. You got a $136 profit. I am out of that trade again. And there we go. The trade challenge account is now at $4,150.76 there. Nice way to start the week here, guys. Breakdown below 428 would be another nice entry on some SPY puts. And guys, look at what we did today. First hour of the trading day, we are up $321 in the trade challenge account here. In and out of those trades. Nice day so far. And bam, here we go. $321.36, and that's all within the first hour of the trading day. Alrighty, guys. If you guys want to come join us, go to breakingchartalerts.com. And let's see here. Where did I put that? Go to breakingchartalerts.com. We have a coupon code you guys could put in here, for take advantage of either the yearly or monthly memberships, whatever you guys want to join there. We have an option for every one of you. All right, if you have any questions down here at the bottom right, chat with Breaking Chart Alerts. Jump in and ask us any questions that you have. Guys, great job there. That's still pulling back there quite a bit. We sold it at, let me see here the prices we were in and out of here. That was another nice day trade there. We were in at 98 cents, out at $1.11. Let me post that in the trade room quick. That was our third day trade. Third day trade closed for a, let's see, 1.11. Divide that by 0.98. That was a 13% profit, 13.27. All right, let me post that in the trade room here for you guys. Let me see. SPY still breaking down there. She's at $1.30 now. Those 10 contracts would have been worth $200 more. There, look at that breakdown. $1.40 now on those. But see what I mean about being disciplined and just, sticking with your trade plan. Look at how much we grew that account now. And that's significant gains that we have in that trade challenge account in just one day. Just one day. Let's see here. SPY third day trade. 10-4. All right, so let's see here. Let me get in the trade room. And let me put this in there. Look at that, $1.55 now. We got in that for what, 95 cents? And there you go. There's the third day trade I just posted in the trade room for you guys. And here was that exit right there. So we were in for 98 cents, out at $1.11. It's currently going for $1.60 right now. 1.6, divide that by 0.98. That would have been about a 63% return if we held on to that for a little bit longer. The account would have been nearing $5 grand there. So That was a nice little quick day trade again. I'll definitely be looking for a further day trade, but we got that trade challenge account now up to 4150. Now remember what we did in yesterday's class. Look at where we were on Friday's close and where we are at today's close. So now what we do is $4,150.76. Divide that by 3829.40. We just made an overall account gain of 8.39%. 8% overall account growth on just those couple of day trades today in the trade challenge account. So if we continue to do that each day, we're going to continue to grow that trade challenge account there and get that up to that 10 grand, and then we'll look to add some different strategies or turn this into a margin account here. Actually, I can't turn that into a margin account because my main account's a margin account there. So you're only allowed one margin account per brokerage firm. But Matthew Little says, what trading platform am I using? This is E-Trade Pro. Alrighty, guys. If you guys on YouTube could please give this video a like, share it on social media, and come join us. I will see you guys live. And if not, I'll see you guys live for a little bit tomorrow morning. Alrighty, guys. Have a great day. That was a great job on those 3 day trades. Made some quick profits of $321.36 on a small account in just about an hour there. So great job today, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow on YouTube. Take care, guys, and have a great day. And make sure you guys go to breakingchartalerts.com at the education section there. Make sure you guys are watching those videos. There's a lot of great educational videos I posted there for you guys. And also watch yesterday's class on position sizing. That's going to help you guys a lot. That's one of the biggest issues I see with most traders is they struggle with position sizing and trade management. So when we're trading live like this is what we're going over. We trade live in the morning and we trade live in the afternoon. Between 2 and 3 till about 4 o'clock. We're trading live there. So come join us and make sure you're watching these videos that I'm releasing to you guys from some of these classes that we're having. They're really going to help you out as far as with position sizing and managing your account there. Alrighty, guys. Have a great day.